What's going on, team? Good morning. I'm up here in my safe space. This is the upstairs of the villa where I can go get a little bit of work done and take a break from dad life for a little bit. But so I'm just having morning iced coffee, just pure iced Americano. Also having some L-theanine as well. I just got these off Amazon. You can use any brand, just one ingredient. If you're a stim junkie like me, L-theanine enhances the effects of caffeine. It negates some of the negatives, like gets rid of the jitters and just gives you a better buzz in general, a smoother experience. So recommend. I've just started taking that recently, so I've got that in front of me here. I've also got some of the Ghost BCAs, new flavor, Welch's grape cran. I'm going to do some fasting today. In other words, skip breakfast. I'm not feeling too hungry this morning, and I'm going to train in a few hours. So I'm going to have my first meal probably around midday. It's like 8 a.m. right now. Plan for this morning, I've got a couple of calls. I'm getting everyone in the digital game plan ready for Black Friday. So everyone in the digital game plan, it's my content creation program, my personal brand building program. Majority of people are online coaches, and coming up is one of the biggest weeks of the year in terms of business. That is Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which is essentially Black Month now. Today on the cards as well, it's a beautiful day. It looks like the weather in Marbella is about to turn really bad, which I absolutely love. We got like a week of rain, which I'm always most productive in. So we got 2 more days of sun. So today I'm going to go to Oxygen Gym. It's one of the biggest gyms here in Marbella. It's a proper bodybuilding gym. It's about a half an hour drive for me. So I usually, when I go, I like to make a big day out of it. So we're going to have a massive session there as well. Also, something that I want to just kind of get off my chest, and it's on the note of productivity and how I've been the last couple of months. Since getting back to Marbella about 8 weeks ago, me, Linda, and Isabel, we've just been having the best time ever. We're getting into a routine. We're getting her sleep schedule. We're just really enjoying being a little family. We're kind of feel like we're in our own little world at the moment, and we've just been going out for loads of nice lunches, spending time with each other, of course, spending 24/7 with each other, taking in every moment. And I've been kind of having like this conflicting guilt or something. I'm like, oh, I need to be like working more, and then I'm like, oh, I should really just enjoy this time with my family as it's so fleeting. Isabel's never going to be this small again. We're never going to get this stage again when we've got our firstborn child, and we're just enjoying it. And like, I've just had this like conflicting guilt. I'm like, I should be uploading more, I should be working more, and then I'm like, oh, no, it's cool, I should be like enjoying life. So that's something that's been on my mind. And in terms of productivity, maybe that is the most productive thing I can do right now, is to just focus 100% on enjoying time with my family. I don't know, it's just some thoughts, but either way, here we are. We're going to do a banging vlog today. Training is going super well. I'll do like maybe, a mix between Elements, Oxygen, and Paddle Club twice a week, and then I'll do the home gym twice a week. So I'm training about 4 days per week, maybe 5 days I'll go to another public gym. That's how training's been going. Feeling good, feeling strong at the moment. Polish off that coffee. I'm going to do about an hour of work and editing over in the office. This is the little upstairs, by the way. That's my little escape right there. It's my little Alex Hormozy cubby office. I put down all the blinds, and this little living room, if you can call that, main bedroom in there. So I'm just going to finish off doing a little bit of work here, and then we'll go down and see the fam. Little cheat code for babies. If they're ever being fussy, just bring them outside. They love outside. Nature's a cheat code, and they're used to being in the gym. Crazy is it going to be when she can look back on these vlogs. Isabel is 4 months now, and everything is going just so well. She's getting into a nice little routine now. She's the happiest little baby. She's healthy. She looks fantastic. She looks like her daddy. She's really been settling in well into a routine here in Marbella. Look, this is your villa. This is your villa and your gym. Yay! So yeah, we've got our last month here in Marbella before we go back to Dublin for Christmas, and we go back for her christening. So very excited about that. But yeah, she's just doing amazing. And we thought we would struggle without having family, but we've been doing all right. Villa definitely helps, but at the same time, we are looking forward to going back and being with family and having a few extra hands on deck as well. But overall, we're surviving, and it's been a great couple of months. Nothing worse than 25 kg plates. They always feel so much heavier, but they are a little bit more convenient. Also, what makes up for it are these views. Look at that. This is Oxygen Gym in Calahonda. I try to go here about once a week, and I always just have the best sessions. I make it's like an event. So we're hitting some legs today. We got 25 kg multiplied by 10 plates. So let's get at least 8 reps here. What I'd like to do is I'd like to drag myself into the seat. And the most common mistake that people make when they are leg pressing is their ass comes off the bench. So you want to avoid that. Drag yourself into the seat. Get really nice, tight, and secure. And let's go. Feet kind of narrow, shoulder width apart. Okay. Full round. Full outfit is of course Alphalete. Alphalete Black Friday sale goes live on the 17th of November. Depending on when you're watching it, could be live now. Code Lipsett for a discount on top of all the discounts. There's up to 80% off, so I guess that gives you 90% off. Best gear in the game. You always just feel so good when you put on a fresh Alphalete outfit and just go smash the weights. So code Lipsett, link is always in the description box. Do not miss out. Cash in on this. Get your gym wardrobe sorted for the entire year. Oh my God, killer. Cybex machine, very good machine. Look at the vascularity coming in down the legs. Can't beat a good old leg day, even though no one clicks on leg day videos. If you're here, you're a real one. Oh my God, that is an absolute killer. Look at that. Annual calf day. Workout done, getting some sunlight in. Look at these views. So this is the roof of Oxygen. I swear to God, I am just an advertisement for Marbella, but I truly love this place. Just training, eating good food in the sun in November. I can't get enough of it. Little thought of the day, and it's my favorite quote at the moment. So I rotate between a few quotes. My all-time favorite quote is the one from Greg Plitt, and he talks about how if you're ever lacking in motivation, go into a children's hospital where there's kids suffering with burns injuries. There's a soldier come back from war, and go tell him that you're not motivated to train because they'd give anything to be in your position. So that's my all-time favorite quote. But I rotate between a few. And right now, I'm re-listening to the podcast with Joe Rogan and Naval Ravikant. Also, his one on Chris Williamson is insane. And he's got so many good quotes. But my favorite one from him is the ultimate intelligence test, the ultimate IQ test. Is did you get what you want? There's so many people that are way smarter than me, they're better business than me, they're better fitness than me, everything. But ultimately, the only thing that matters in life, the only true measure of success is, does your day look like how you want it to? Did you end up getting what you want? And so sometimes I just got to remind myself of that. I got exactly what I wanted. So we're going to go downstairs. There's a new restaurant. It's called Bioko or something like that. I'm definitely butchering that. It looks absolutely amazing. So I'm fasted. As you guys saw, I ate nothing this morning. So it's coming up to midday. I think it's like 1:30 p.m. So usually I'll break my fast at like 12 p.m. Today we really pushed it a little bit. I'm so hungry. Like I'm absolutely starving. So let's go down and let's eat. All right, so this is Bioko, and it's literally just below the gym, and the setting is so nice. Got all the paddle courts to my right here, and then we got nice wooden tables as well. This is the vanilla ice latte. This looks like a milkshake. I'm so excited. Caffeine after our workout. We're living today. Oh my God. No, that is phenomenal. No, it's like a milkshake. Oh my God, that's so good. Then we both ordered Buddha bowls and also a salad, just like a big, massive spread of goodness. So excited. Okay, this looks absolutely insane. Look at the colors on those plates. Bioko, right below Oxygen Gym. Hit a workout, eat some nutrient-dense food afterwards. Highly recommend. What the hell? As the mayor of Marbella, as the minister of health in Marbella, I love to see healthy places opening up in Marbella. Love to see the gym scene, the fitness scene level up. Absolutely wild. Let's dig in. But let's get some potatoes on there, some hummus, kale, pumpkin. Look at that. All right, Irish Independent interview. Let's go. Let's see what they want to know, what they want to talk about.
Hi.
Hey, Danielle, what's up? My name is Rob Lipsett. I've been in the fitness industry for 12 years now. I uploaded my first YouTube video in 2014, and ever since then, my life has completely changed. So I was always a bit of a failure in school. I could never really focus. The only thing that I've been obsessed with is training, nutrition, and the gym. So I became a full certified trainer in, I think it was maybe like 2012. First exam I ever passed in my life. So I said, okay, I'm on the right path now. And so yeah, in 2014, I started uploading fitness content, and it was mainly geared towards men, my demographic. I was a young lad, just trying to get shredded, trying to get in shape. So that's who it appealed to. And over the years, my following is 80 to 90% men in their 20s and 30s. So it's all guys just looking to have more energy, feel great, get jacked, build muscle, lose fat, and also make it a part of their life. That's one thing that my audience really like. They want to go on holidays, they want to go to Marbella, they want to go to Ibiza, they want a life outside of the gym as well. So they're the type of clients that I mainly have. But I do also coach absolutely anyone. Coach people from athletes to people who are obese and just entering into the gym. First thing that I would say is the foundation of any good plan is sustainability and adherence. Those two words, they are the first two things that you got to say to someone before embarking on a program. So instead of just diving into the deep end, trying to take on too much, getting completely burnt out in 1 or 2 weeks, and then having this like bad taste in your mouth with fitness, this happens so much. I recommend making small changes and focusing on like one little change, one little win a week, and slowly getting to like a really good place. The majority of people are going to get burnt out, have a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to gym, training, nutrition. And you might see me and you think I would give you a hardcore answer. My answer is sustainability and adherence and taking things one step at a time. So for example, let's say week 1, we start off on getting a bit more movement, looking at your step count, your activity level, trying to increase that, getting up to 6, 7, 8, glorified 10K steps per day. Maybe we'll do that. Then we'll start hitting the gym, weight training twice per week. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll get that to 3 times, 4 times per week. To be honest, I think most people, all they need to do is lift 3 or 4 times per week. You don't really need to go 5 or 6 days per week. Then we'll start keeping a food diary. We'll maybe track our nutrition once per week, and then we'll bump that up to twice and 3 times per week. You want to make these small changes over time instead of throwing the kitchen sink at things and just completely overwhelming someone.
It's probably a more expensive way of life than the alternative.
So there's a few points that I'm going to counter with. Okay, so first of all, the most expensive, if you actually count up how much eating out costs, it's crazy. You can get just one small meal, and if you and your wife or whoever go out to eat, you're looking at sometimes 50 quid for brunch, depending on how nice a place you go to. So I think if you're going to the grocery store, like I go to Mercadona here in Marbella, usually I go to Lidl or Aldi in Dublin, and if you're just getting simple stuff, eggs, oats, cheap cuts of meat, chicken breast, pasta, beans, milk, it's actually much cheaper than eating junk food. It's actually quite cheap, unless you're buying very extravagant things, gourmet, specially selected. If you're buying very simple, single ingredient foods, it's quite cost effective, and especially if you're going to places like Lidl or Aldi. And then if you're replacing that with eating out, you're going to save a lot. And then the most expensive thing in the world, alcohol. 2 cocktails, you're looking at €40 in some places. It's absolutely insane. So that's my first point, that if you're just buying basic stuff, that eating healthy is inexpensive. And then the bigger picture as well, you're investing in your health. A hospital bill, if you ever get sick down the line, if you completely ignore your health, is massive. That's the biggest cost of them all. And then there's a third way to look at it as well. You can look at it from a productivity point of view. So for example, if I'm feeling great, I'm feeling sharp, I'm feeling healthy, I'm going to work harder, I'm going to be better on calls. If you're an entrepreneur, you're going to close more deals, you're going to get that raise in work, you're going to look better, you're going to be more confident, your boss is going to notice that. But there's 3 ways that I look at the cost of living a healthy life. Is one, actual just basic groceries is quite cheap. Number 2, from a actual cost of your health, which is priceless, is invaluable. And number 3 is how much more energy and effort you'll be able to put into work. So I disagree with you that healthy living is expensive. I understand. Look, I know what you mean, but there's 3 other ways that I look at it. You don't have to
go the whole hog, with the expensive gym gear and the personal training. I know you offer services, like you said, but you're probably setting people up to work without you.
Complete. That's always the goal, is that one day you will leave me. There's so many ways that you can chop it up. You can go to premium gym, like Eden One is, I think it's the most expensive gym in Dublin. You can get all your meals prepped. You can get a personal chef. So there is so much varying degrees, exactly, so much varying levels of luxury that you can have in terms of your fitness routine, but the end results are all the same.
And tell me, when did you say you posted your first video?
September 1st, 2014.
What have you seen change in that time?
That's a great question. And so to go back to what you said about Instagram just kind of going live, you could only post pictures on Instagram. You couldn't even post videos. So you really to get good information. YouTube, this is why I got into YouTube. It was actually one of the reasons I started, is because I would just send videos to clients or potential clients. And instead of typing out the answer to a myth the whole time, I just make a video on the topic. So if you go back to my first ever videos on YouTube, they're just me sitting on a couch talking about metabolism, intermittent fasting, post-workout window. I'm just talking about these topics and just answering questions. People really had to go out of their way to find this information. They had to go onto forums or go onto YouTube. Instagram was literally just pictures. So information has gotten so much more readily available over the last 10 years. And I think that's a great thing. You have world-class nutritionists and coaches literally uploading reels, just dissecting everything and giving their expert opinion. Now, the other side, you've a lot of bullshitters just taking a shot at it, not doing enough research and making a video and acting as if they're experts. There's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad as well. But ultimately, I think there's a lot more information readily available. And I think that's a good thing. And people are also gotten more allergic to BS. People are sick of over-edited stuff and just false claims. And if you go into the comments will be quick to call you out if you don't have any evidence or research to back up the claims you're making. The benefits of lifting weights, I think, is actually one of the healthiest things you can do for some of the things that you mentioned there. So that's something I would love to see pushed more. I saw an ad. It was a government ad and it was from, I think it was Italy or something. It was a different country and it was the best. Like, you know, the way in Ireland we have like road safety authority ads about like wearing your seatbelt. This was one of them, but it was about training and nutrition. And it was one of the best commercials I've ever seen in my entire life. It showed one man and then another man. They're going through each of the person's lives at like 20, age 25, 30, 35, 40. The person's getting older. And it shows the one guy who weight trained and did his cardio and ate well. And it showed him at the end of his life versus someone else. And it was just visually so striking. Obviously, when you got to the end, the other person is obese. He's got test tubes up his nose. And then the other guy was there playing with his kids and jumping up out of his chair. It was just a government commercial that stuck with me forever. It was a message and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And I think the Irish government could put some stuff like that on our airwaves, on our TV, and it would be absolutely fantastic. There's two ways to look at this. Younger people are definitely getting more into health and fitness. Like when I was 16, 17, 18, everyone just kind of like went and played rugby. They played a sport. They played GAA. They played football. Nowadays, the gym is like a sport for young people. Like they're all absolutely obsessed with having a great outfit and supplements. You obviously don't want to get obsessed with that. But I think it's great that younger people are getting more into the gym. Whereas when I just first started out, that was not a thing. Amazing. Thank you so much. And again, I'm honored. Yeah, honored that you reached out.
I'm sure I'll talk to you again, okay?
100%. Enjoy. Have a good one. So night. Onwards with the day. I always like doing little interviews like that, especially when it comes to making content. It kind of like when you have someone to talk to, it makes you vlog a little bit better because sometimes this is a one-man show. Sometimes it's just me, these white walls, an empty room and the camera, and I'm like, come on. I'm like, give me some inspiration. Give me someone to talk to. Someone ask me some questions. I always need to finish the day with something sweet. So we're going to make some fuel cakes. We're going to add egg whites to them. And something I do as well, it's kind of a strange thing, but it gets the job done. I put creatine in my oats and pancakes. It's flavorless. And it's just like a quick, easy way to remember to take it and to get it in. So we're going to add some creatine to our fuel cake as well, make some pancakes. And I got a little spectator in the back here as well. You learned how to make pancakes today? Super quick and easy. Put it all in the bowl, throw it in the pan, done. Sometimes I make them really aesthetic, put like bananas, blueberries, raspberries all over them, but sometimes just minimal ingredients are the best. So we have these salted caramel fuel cakes. We have some strawberry Greek yogurt on top. Some of this low calorie maple syrup, Nix fiber syrup I got off Amazon. There's some peanut butter in there as well. Probably not ideal as we had a lot of fats today, but whatever. And that is just a plate of goodness right there. Fuelcakes.com, best protein pancakes in the world. I literally eat these every single day. They're so quick and easy to make. Hits the macros. Obsessed. It's my favorite thing to do. Just catch up on some YouTube. Got Brian Johnson, watching Christian, of course, Joe Rogan episode, a little bit through that. I need you guys to join in on this with me, okay? When I'm eating fuel cakes, I have the last bite, like I work around the edges, and then you're left with this little cake. Like we got some peanut butter in there, the strawberry Greek yogurt, the maple syrup. Look at that, like I'm so happy eating this, right? It's like a little square pancake. at the end of your pancakes. This for me is like how I relax. Like I just watch some YouTube, I eat a meal I love, and I wind down. That is me. Like if you've been watching me for 11 years, you will have seen that I have not changed. Like this is just what I love to do. Still watching Christian Guzman, still watching the same people, and just eating a high protein meal that I made. That's me. That's Rob Lipsett. All right, end of the day here. This is what the majority of my day looks like. Honest to God, like this is me grinding right now.
Oh, she loves the camera. The
She loves it. You're gonna be a YouTuber. She's locked in. Honestly, guys, like I don't know what else to say. It's just the best feeling in the world, having your own little mini-me. Hitting the gym, eating right, with your wife, mini-me, beautiful daughter. Like I don't know what else there is to life. Have I arrived at the destination?
Probably.
I think so. See you guys in the next one. Keep it real. Peace.